Hello everybody, Taylor Davis from Davis Automotive Group, BMW Cleveland. Wanted to just do a quick walk-around video of our 2013 E92 M3 competition that we have for sale on DriveDown. I'm very excited to be partnering with this platform and offer this awesome example of an E92 M3 up for sale with DriveDown. I know we took a lot of pictures, but just wanted to do a walk-around video. Obviously, it's nice to see the car, in real time. Car is finished in jet black, which is a non-metallic black color, classic BMW color. The paint, so the car is 49,000 miles. The paint honestly is in really good shape for a 49,000 mile car, especially being jet black. The car was paint corrected and ceramic coated pretty recently, so the paint came out fantastic and it looks great. Obviously with 49,000 miles, there are some minor rock chips and pitting in the paint, but nothing to note that's major. Just walking across the front bumper, again, just some minor rock chips, but nothing again major. The only real flaw is this sort of, looks like maybe something hit the bumper, on the road or something, but that's really the only thing to report. These carbon fiber, they are real carbon. These carbon fiber reflector delete panels, I've never really seen them, but I actually kind of like them. Got the angel eyes. These are original, sort of more yellow tone of angel eyes. Again, nothing to report, in terms of any damage or dents or anything like that. I mean, the car looks awesome. When we've been out here taking photos, I'm just like, kind of honestly drooling over it. I mean, even the exhaust pipes, the tips, are in perfect condition, not, carbon deposited up. The guy who had this owned it for a while and he took really good care of it. Got the obviously competition package, so retuned dampers, retuned stability control, and then these beautiful wheels, which honestly totally make the car for me. Really good spec with this car as well. So obviously we have the classic shade of jet black, and then on top of that we have the really rare box red and black two-tone interior. So it's called box red, but it's really almost like a terracotta brick color, which is stunning and I love. So you got these beautiful leather panels on the door, and it's actually two-tone. You have a split right here between black and red, and then the seats, you have this center part is the fox red, but then the rest is black. Seats are in unbelievable condition. Leather's great. Just a tiny bit of wear on the bolster, but nothing major, and the inflatable bolsters work. Steering wheel literally feels and looks like brand new. Same with the shift knob, which does light up. That works. Car is pre-wired for a radar detector. This mount that he had is for a V1, so if that's what you use, if you use a radar detector, it's great. Car, like as it sits, I said, 49,000 miles. You will see a check control message right there. That is just because the car is low on fuel. So if I show you, where's check control? Just low fuel. That's it. Nothing else. So this car does have the navigation system, which in 2013 is great. And about in 2011 and a half production, they started having Bluetooth audio, which this car has the individual audio system. In preparation for sale, we did an oil change. Obviously, I had the car inspected by one of our master technicians and everything checked out. Everything was great. It's got Michelin Pilot Sport tires, which is the original OE tire for this car, and they're in good shape. The only thing we did have to do was the speakers were crackling a little bit, and it actually ended up being an amp. So it has a brand new OEM BMW amp in the car, and the speakers and everything is functioning perfectly. And we looked in the back, no water ingress or anything. It was just, I think the amp just had decided to call it quits. So that's really the only thing we've had to do to the car other than that oil change. And then just looking at the interior, the passenger seat is literally perfect. Look at that, it's awesome. Car drives awesome. The 6-speed paired with the S65 motor is awesome. And then if we go in the trunk, got a lot of good stuff here. So this is actually a Turner Motorsport driver's side vent gauge. So like we'll show you oil pressure, RPM, like different stuff you can set it up for. I put the stock vent back in just because I prefer it to be more OEM and stock. We have service records here from the previous owner, who again owned the car for a while. You have the toolkit under here, which has the screwdriver and everything in it. These are the original lug nuts, because the car does have studs. They did a stud conversion. Typically people will do that. It's just easier, obviously, to work on the car and stuff like that to have the studs. And we do have a small wheel spacer in there as well, so just to make the car look sit a little more flush. That's the reason for the studs as well. This is an OEM BMW M Performance carbon rear lip. So this is correct. It is a OEM piece, but honestly, I think just gives it a nice little flair. We have the carbon roof. You know, honestly, this is the spec if you're going to get an E92 M3, right? Last model year production. In my opinion, I love the individual audio, and you couldn't get that with the no hump because everybody likes the no hump, but I like the hump because you can get the individual audio. So individual audio, manual, carbon roof, competition package. I love this two-tone interior. You know, what more could you want from an E92, if you ask me? And I've had plenty of them, and this is a good one. I'm half tempted, but this is the famous S65, 8 individual throttle bodies underneath this plenum. If I was going to own this car, I would look into getting that even Shuri carbon plenum. It makes the car sound ridiculous. Or you could even just do cold air intake, but this car is all stock from that perspective. Hood's all correct. And there is, you know, one thing on the Carfax, which is, you know, front end. The car was never in an accident or anything like that. From my understanding, the front of the car was repainted, you know, due to road debris or something like that. And he claimed it under his insurance, which I wouldn't have, but, you know, that's all it was. And you can sort of see, I mean, I think there is evidence of the repaint, but it's a really good job. I mean, I don't see any dirt in the paint or anything like that. It's a really high quality paint job. And it even has like that BMW, you know, minor orange peel look. So I think it, you know, is correct. That's probably going to do it. You know, we'll have a driving video as well, maybe some flybys, but other than that, I mean, really nothing to hide, nothing to, you know, note on this car. I mean, it's a really, really nice example again, and that's that spec that you want if you're looking to get an E92. This is the one to get, or maybe even to hang on to for a while, because I think these are still, you know, they've been up and down, but I think this is an unbelievable car, and it's obviously, they will never make a car with a naturally aspirated V8 again. So BMW won't. So, all right, that's probably going to do it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being interested. And, you know, the nice thing with DriveDown is if you like this car and you like everything I've had to say about it, you don't have to wait. Just buy it right now. Click that buy now button or make a proxy offer as well. Thank you very much, and I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.